Welcome to my presentation. This is Mazharul Islam with you. Dear learners, today I am going to discuss before you about tense. That's mean I will discuss before you the name of tenses and its auxiliary verb including its main verb. Okay, let's begin. First, I am going to write down the names of tenses. You know that there are three kinds of tense very beginning. Its name, present tense, past tense and future tense. And every tense has other four kinds of tenses: indefinite, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. If you add before them present, it will be called present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect continuous. If you use before them past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect continuous. If you use future before them, future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect continuous. Okay. Thank you. Now I am going to write down. First, present indefinite tense. Its auxiliary verb do or does. Main verb B1. That's when verb has three parts, three kinds. B1 means present form, B2 past form, B3 past participle form. Okay, and every tenses takes different kinds of verbs, but not the same verb. Then present continuous tense. This tense has three auxiliary verbs: am, is, are, and main verb B1 plus ing. That's been at ing. Present perfect tense. It has two auxiliary verbs: have, has, and main verb form B3. B3 means VPP, verb past participle. Okay, and number 4, present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous: have been or has been plus B1 plus ing. That's mean after auxiliary verb you have to use B1 plus ing. If you look and you will be found similar continuous where at the end of B1 plus ing, B1 plus ing, and every perfect tense must have taken B3. Now number 5, past indefinite tense. Past indefinite tense is auxiliary verb name did plus B1. Mind it, only affirmative form. Only affirmative takes B2. Past indefinite tenses, past indefinite tense, only affirmative form takes verb B2. Rest of the form verb. That's mean negative, interrogative. Interrogative and interrogative negative must have taken did and be1. Mind it, only be2 use affirmative form of past indefinite. Past continuous tense. Past continuous tense was, where, plus be1 plus ing. Again, if you look very closely, you will be found every continuous tense must have taken after its auxiliary verb be1 plus ing. Past perfect tense. Perfect tense has one auxiliary verb. Its name is had be3. Again, every perfect tense after its auxiliary verb must be followed be3. Again, must be followed be3. Past perfect continuous. It has one auxiliary verb, had been plus b1 plus ing. Again, b1 means base form or present form of verb. Forms. Verb has main three forms: present form, past participle form. Again, if you look very closely, continuous. After continuous tense, first taken its auxiliary verb, then b1 plus ing. Now, future. Future indefinite. Future indefinite tense, auxiliary verb shall or will. Then be1. Then be1. Mind it, first person I or we take shall, and the rest of the person will be used after the person will. Suppose he, she, you, they. Mind it, only after I or we, you have to use shall, and rest of the parts of speech or person. That's mean person. First person except first person, rest of the person must have taken, must have used will. And form of verb be1. Future continuous. Future continuous is auxiliary verb shall be or will be. Such as continuous tense, again be1 plus ing. Future perfect tense. Future perfect tense is auxiliary verb name shall, have, will have. Again, perfect, after every perfect tense must have taken, must have used its auxiliary verb. After its auxiliary verb be3. Again, past perfect be3, present perfect be3. B3 means verb past participle. Last form of verb, future perfect continuous. Future perfect continuous. Its auxiliary verb's name shall, have, been, will, have, been plus B1 plus ing. Now I'm going to show before you again. First, present indefinite, do does, and its form of verb B1. Continuous am, is, are. Mind it, first you have learned the names of tenses and must. You have learned its auxiliary verb. If you know auxiliary verb, then you will be identified from the sentences what kind of sentences uses in these tenses, in these sentences what kind of tenses used, you will be identified. But again, I would like to inform you that only present indefinite and past indefinite, two kinds of indefinite tenses, affirmative form never takes its auxiliary verb. Present indefinite and past indefinite. And the rest of the 10 tenses must have taken, must be used affirmative, negative, interrogative and interrogative negative. Mind it, you can use 4 kinds of forms. You can create 4 kinds of forms of sentences using tense: affirmative, negative, interrogative, negative. Only present indefinite and past indefinite, these kinds of tense, affirmative form never takes auxiliary verb, but rest of the form, negative, interrogative, negative, must take its auxiliary verb. And past indefinite tense, affirmative form takes B2, rest of the form must take first auxiliary verb, then its form of verb B1. And other tense, present continuous, am, is, are, B1 plus ing. Present perfect, have, is plus B3. Present perfect continuous, have been, has been, B1 plus ing. Past continuous, was, were, B1 plus ing. Past perfect, had plus B3. Past perfect continuous, had been, B1 plus ing. Future indefinite, again, future indefinite is different. Indefinite form, that's means shall, will plus B1. Only after first person you have to use shall, rest of the person you have to use after the person will. And continuous, shall be, will be, B1 plus ing. Perfect, shall have, will have, B3. Perfect continuous, shall have been, will have been, B1 plus ing. But tense, name and its auxiliary verb, and if you know its form of verb, that's mean B1 means present form, B2 past form, B3 past participle form, you will be identified from tenses what kind of tenses used in the sentences. You will be identified very easily. So I suggest you that first you should have learned tense name, its auxiliary verb name and its form of verb name. So now I am going to end of the class today, and very soon I will meet with you another new classes. Till then, Allah Hafiz.